Today's horoscope from Academy, Gemini, June 14, 2025. With the moon in your privacy sector today, be sure to take time out for emotional recharging. Still, today's transits are strong for nurturing and developing your pet projects or work. You can feel particularly inspired in your creative efforts or romantic pursuits. Special attention to personal hobbies or recreation and entertainment can be in focus. Conditions, as well as people in your life, seem to support your efforts, or at least all. Allow you the pleasure of going about doing what you want to do without guilt or distraction. People are giving one another the benefit of the doubt. You can find creative solutions for practical matters or health and wellness issues. With the Sun and Jupiter in a parallel aspect today and tomorrow, we are getting the most from the least. With just a little focus, you can get a lot done, but try not to overreach. Optimism and hope may very well lead to healing or opportunities to heal. A partner or good friend might be especially optimistic. Turn your cosmic binoculars up to the heavens. The upcoming weeks will have sweet new energy. You will likely notice a subtle shift taking hold that will continue to echo forth. Vesta, an asteroid in the far depths of our solar, has paraded back into direct motion in the watery depths of Scorpio. Vesta was named after the Roman goddess of the hearth and the home, and also holds ties to sacred sexuality due to the ancient priestesses and muses who used to worship her in temples in olden times. As Vesta channels Scorpio energy, you'll find a need for introspection and shadow work. Follow your instincts and take action as soon as ideas pop in your head. Overthinking will only lead to delays or a show-stopping mental block. It might seem impulsive, but it will work. Giving to others is something you enjoy doing because it's a way to express your intuitive nature, which can sometimes get overlooked. You are a sensitive person, and getting your DS met can go overlooked as well, unless you have very old friends who've known you for a while. You need to learn to put your feelings into words. Be on the lookout for ways to express your feelings and to be heard. A virtual book club is a fun and social way to express your emotional response to literature and could be a good place to start. This is the day to sit down and plot out your course of action. By doing this, you will fine-tune your competitive edge. As ambitious as you may be, when tease a vibration in control of the day, having a game plan established will be your key to success. After you have completed the tasks at hand, you will be more ready to take on new projects and challenges. Get organized and plan your strategy first thing for the best results. 3 days after Jupiter returned to your work sector to begin your biggest year for job growth and expansion in over a decade, and also the busiest, the moon is making its monthly visit to a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart. While the moon clashed with Jupiter and it has already delivered its reminder when it comes to knowing when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off, today's clash with Mercury is different. Mercury is a smart and practical planet, and along with the moon's intuitive edge, they have a better chance of working out a compromise. While Mercury, the planet of communication, is still 2 weeks away from your relationship sector and Mars will leave in 4 days, the fact that backup is on the way makes all the difference. With Mercury staying until early September and Venus, the planet of love, keeping things going until later that month, Mars' final days are about giving you something to fight for while continuing his alliance with the 5 planets in your communication sector. Gemini, inspiration flickers, catch it before it fades. Quote of the day: one wild idea can reshape your entire path. Color: sky blue light, curious, open. Lucky numbers: 5, 11, 16. A passing thug. HT or conversation might hold more significance than you think. Follow the thread, even if it seems small. Creativity thrives on courage. Our eyes in the sky. Here is your soulful and uplifting tarot reading for June 16, 2025, shaped by the energy of 5 random cards: the Fool, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, King of Cups, and the Star. Each card today weaves together a story of resilience, personal growth, and quiet optimism. You might find yourself surprised by how closely these themes echo what you've been navigating internally, or what's emerging in your external world. The day opens with the Fool, that brave leap into the unknown. Today carries the spirit of beginnings, an invitation to step forward with fresh eyes and an open heart, even if you don't have all the answers yet. The Fool reminds us that it's not naivety to begin again, it's courage. Some of the most transformative paths we take begin without guarantees. You might be sensing the need to break away from the familiar, to say yes to something untested, or to trust yourself more deeply. Whether it's an internal shift or an external opportunity, this is your nudge to follow what feels light, curious, and free. Life was never meant to be walked with every step mapped out. Sometimes the most beautiful discoveries begin when we dare to wander. Following that fresh beginning, the Nine of Pentacles arrives with a deeply affirming energy. This card reminds you that you've built more than you sometimes give yourself credit for. Even if you don't feel there yet, today is a moment to appreciate how far you've come. There may be signs of abundance, self-sufficiency, or a sense of quiet pride in something you've nurtured, whether it's your work, your healing, your home, or your self-worth. Sometimes this card shows up when you're being encouraged to slow down just long enough to enjoy the fruits of your efforts. It could be as simple as giving yourself a quiet morning, treating yourself without guilt, or noticing how much you've grown in areas that once overwhelmed you. Then comes the Ten of Swords, a card that speaks to an ending, one that may have already passed or is just now settling into awareness. While it might look stark, there's a powerful truth here: something has run its course. And that is not a failure. This card doesn't ask you to dwell in pain, but to release what has been too heavy for too long. You may be feeling a kind of emotional fatigue, or perhaps a weight you've carried is finally lifting. If you've been through a difficult season, this card says, it's okay to lay it down now. The worst has passed. Even when it's hard, endings clear the way for healing, and what comes after has a chance to be rooted in truth and authenticity. Let yourself exhale. Balancing that intensity, the King of Cups offers mature emotional energy. This king is calm amidst the storm, able to feel deeply without being swept away. It may be a reminder that your strength is in your softness, that you can navigate sensitive moments with grace, not force. You may find yourself acting as a source of comfort or wisdom for someone else, or needing that space held for yourself. If emotions rise today, allow them without judgment. You're being asked to lead from the heart, not the ego. And if someone around you needs support, just showing up with steady presence can be more powerful than any advice. And then, to close this spread, we receive the Star, a luminous and healing energy that brings hope after hardship. It's the quiet promise that things are aligning, even if you can't see the full picture yet. This card is about renewal, peace, and the deep belief that you're on the right path. If you've been waiting for a sign to keep going, this is it. The Star speaks softly but firmly: your story is not over. Your light still matters. And the dreams that call to you are not foolish, they're sacred. Take time today to reconnect with something that gives you peace or makes you feel inspired, even if just for a few minutes. Whether it's music, nature, journaling, or a conversation that lifts your spirit, feed the part of you that still believes. So as you move through this June 16th, remember, new beginnings and endings can exist in the same breath. You are both the seed and the bloom, the ache and the hope. Trust what's unfolding, honor your heart's intelligence, and allow yourself to be both brave and soft. You're not walking this alone. I'd love to hear, where are you taking your leap right now? What have you recently let go of, and what star are you still chasing? Share in the comments if you feel called, and let's remind each other that hope, healing, and courage are meant to be shared.